We could bring conversations to a good stopping point. And conversations to a close. All right, thank you. Okay, again, great conversations going on. I appreciate the engagement. Remember, this part is, again, about what is the importance of going there with the essential questions, okay? So we talked through that aspect of clarity versus and priority. So clear expectations and which to prioritize. And so that's why we talked about those college and career ready skills. Just kind of went through a little exercise around the importance of the transfer of learning, which you spoke very well to in what you shared around the article and even what I saw engaged in the conversations. So the last little piece of this that I wanted to do is to come back to that Common Core work that we've done here in the district. And really what we're getting at here is how is the element of the essential question and what the essential question provides supporting this movement from the content expectations to the Common Core state standards, which you already have articulated. And again, you've done a lot of work around more rigor, more independent thinking, all those elements. And so what I've pulled is, I know you've done some Daggett work. You, I believe, have standards. I've seen some of you flipping through. And then one of the newer ones that I think maybe I haven't done such a great job myself when I've talked about it, and maybe you've done more in district getting into it, but it's page 7 from the Common Core State Standard sheet. And it speaks to students who are college and career ready in reading, writing, speaking, listening, and language. I think this does a nice job of giving you kind of that maybe more career type language, if you will, in the college and career ready, but obviously college ready skills as well. So I think this is another nice document to consider. So essentially what I'm doing, and again, you're versed in it, but I'm giving you a text set. And so I'm asking you then, if you look at what we've talked about this morning from Essential Questions, and you look at the Daggett research you've done, the Common Core, the standards that you have. Did I have another document? No, I think these two things. What I'm asking you then is to just kind of see where you're seeing the connections between all these things that you've done along the way and how Essential Questions fit within that. All right? Taking that into consideration, so using these documents, we're going to go all the way back to where we started with your definition that you made of Essential Questions. I want you to go back and revisit that definition now. So take a minute to dig through these different documents we're going to share with you. And once you get thanks, Allison. Once you get a chance to do that, go back and revisit. What was that first definition that you had of Essential Question? Make the necessary adjustments, tweaks, or maybe it's standing firm. But just go back and revisit that and see where it is. And that will kind of set us up and heading off into lunch. So I'm going to check in about 10 minutes, see where we're at. But really dig into this. If you need to continue your data conversation to support it, but I really want to take some time to dig into these documents, make those connections, and revisit that definition that you originally generated. So in about 10 minutes, so a little more block of time, 10 minutes, and then I'll check back in at that point and kind of wrap us up heading into lunch.